Hi guys, and back with another live chat. I just want to make sure that everything sounds correctly. So if anybody in the chat, just please let me know if the volume is right. It will be much appreciated. And today I'm going to finish up. Sounds good. Hi Simi. Hi Cow Right. Thank you very much for confirming. Now I have to say I'm a little bit bad with names, so sorry Ed, if I butcher your names, guys. So as you can see, so far this is how much is done of that. We have the weapon, the handles of the weapons in the hand. Now I'm gonna put him aside, and we're going to finish up the weapons. And I already kind of painted this one up a little bit off camera. So I did repaint the silver on the weapon. I went with the gunmetal, so I'm gonna paint up everything with the gunmetal. The other silver, I was trying with this one, but it will not cover for some reason. So I just went with the top gunmetal, and then I dry brushed a little bit more silver on the top of the purple. And now I just need a glove and ready to start. Now after this one, guys, I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to make. So we will see when we get there. And bear with me just for a second. I just want to test out something today. And again, these will be the two weapons, and I'm going to I missed a little bit of tape. I taped them off earlier, and I'm going to put a little bit more tape over here because this will be the area that you will be maybe getting a little bit of a splash over, and I don't want that. And now, just let's get ready to jump in. Yes, I knew that tape will pick up a little bit more time that I wish to spend on camera. Taping up, it's not something that anyone enjoy, at least as anyone I know. Okay, and the 3D painter is over here as well. Thanks for joining, Ron. Okay, I done a mistake. Now, always make sure before you use your paint, you shake it up really, really good. I have my trusty mixer on my side, so I forgot to do that earlier. Now, let's try this again. That's done. Now, I could do this by hand and tape it all up, because I already had problems with the purple ink peeking out from under it. I decided just to do it with airbrush. It will be a faster coverage, so that's why I did tape up all of it. And give me just a second. I forgot to prepare my clamps. They're over here. I don't even know if I want to keep them in there. And now I'm gonna like this to dry a little bit, and then before I take down the tape, I want to do a couple of things on it. But first, I have to make sure that everything is covered properly. Oh, hi, Bin. How are you? Nice to see you. And yes, even on this one with the gunmetal, the purple still picks out here a little bit, so I will have to give a second coat definitely with this one as well. So I'm gonna go back to the first piece that I already finished and give it a quick hair dry. So I'm gonna use my hair dryer, so sorry for the noise, guys. And as I mentioned, I'm going to give a second coat as well because that color is just keeping kicking out. Oh, hi, Jerry. So, Bean, I noticed that you start testing the color on your Bumblebee, but I'm not sure if you finished Nami. So, let me know because I want to see her finish. So, let me know when you finish her so I can have a peek if you don't mind. And I'm going to grab this one now and check out of the coverage. And yeah, this one, the purple again is just peeking out. And I did give a clear coat as well. I was hoping that that will cover it up. It will isolate it kind of in a way, but the purple still comes out. And now we have the final piece. Now, advice I will give to anybody when you do multiple parts of weapons or anything, skin, anything like that, always try to make them at the same time. It will help you out a lot, trust me. If you do one and then you do it later, the other one, you come across that it will be a little bit the difference between the color, even if you use the same colors. So my advice will be always paint up everything at the same time. It just works better and it's safer that way. Back when I started painting, I done that once that I didn't paint it up at the same time, and I have to say I did pay the price for it. Okay, it's just to do the highlights. So that's you're close. You can say it's done. Couple of touches up here and there. That's normal. And I'm gonna use the hair dryer again a little bit. If you only have to do a couple of touches, highlight on the staff, that's technically it's done. How are you, Jerry? How was your weekend? I know you're probably in work, Jerry, so you're probably on your lunch or something. And now I'm gonna take my detailing airbrush. I hope you had a good lunch. So now you have the car sorted out, Ron. You have your passport. Now soon you have to start doing the baggages, and then you're ready to go. I hope you will have some great time with your dad. And now I'm gonna do a little bit of the edge of the fighter with a lighter silver. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the edge, so I don't want to do the whole thing. And I'm gonna go over with the second coat. I want the gun metal to be on the top. Okay. Now I'm going to use a little bit of a neem oil. And this time I'm going to spray it on the top. Oh, they done swap, yes. And now you have war as well, right, Jerry? Because it was war in the package as well. This silver was a little bit more thicker than I would like it, but I don't like to thin down metals colors because something weird happens when you start thinning them down. Maybe I don't have the right thinner for metallics. I should look into it to get some proper thinner for metallics. But when I'm using this one, something weird happens with the color. So I'm trying not to use it if I don't have to. Oh, you already had war. Okay. Now, why I'm doing this, if you ask yourself, just want to see if I like it before I do it on on all of the parts. So basically, this is a task part. So if I don't like it, I can paint it back up with the gunmetal and just lose the whole. Hey, I don't like that. So usually when I'm doing this, I'm just testing out a model to see how it comes out, and if I don't like it, that can I always go back and just repaint it before I do all the models. So technically, I'm just testing it out. Hey, this looks good. Now I'm gonna dry it up and then take off the masking and see how it looks. Yeah, Jerry, Z Studio has a war on the horse. So maybe that's the one you're talking about. I think it's the one that it's pretty cool. I was thinking to do that one as well, but I'm limited on my how much space I have in my house. So if I ever want to do that, I have to do it really small kind of way, and it's not the same. But yeah, the Z Studio War, it's really cool, but it's on a huge horse. That's the only down thing to me because I don't have too much space here. Okay, and now comes the fun part that actually I hate taking down the tape because if by any chance I did let it dry for almost like 2 hours, the varnish, the clear varnish. But sometimes, yeah, as you can see, it's still taking some paint away. I'm gonna do some dry brush on it anyway. As you can see, guys, on the tape, it takes a little bit away, not too much, but this is why I don't like taping it up because it doesn't matter how good you do it. Some of it will always come down. Lucky, it doesn't take too much off, so I'm happy there. And it's going to be dry brushed. There's some silver back on it anyway, so it's no damage done. But this is why I don't like taping up. As you can see on the tape over here, some parts came off, not too much, but it's still. And then let me remove the finer piece. And yeah, guys, if I'm pretty sure all of you know, this is from Tanuki Figures. And actually, this month they done model swap with Z Studios. So if you subscribe to Z Studios, you're gonna get the model as well. I have to check out because I'm subscribed to Tanuki, so I need to check out what model you got from Z Studios. Probably I have it because I was subscribed to Z Studios for a really long time. So okay, yeah, and I like this, so I'm gonna put a little bit of wash between it, and then do the dry brushing, and then I have to follow up on all of them. So this looks good. I'm gonna use some Tamiya panel liner, aka Liquid Skill. This is really, really good. I highly recommend it to anybody. And I'm not sponsored by them, so if they want to sponsor me with some paints, I will not mind. And now here, I'm gonna do the panel liner first, and then I'm gonna do some dry brushing on the top. Actually, the dry brushing, I'm gonna do all of the weapons parts at the same time because I want them to be identical. And now with the Tamiya panel liner, I'm just gonna do the cracks on the weapon. Just give it a little bit of details to it. I have to say, guys, again, I'm not sponsored by Tanuki figures. This is a figure that I wanted to paint it up for myself. I really like the video games, and it's really, really cool. At the moment, I think Tanuki figures is one of the best Patreons. The models they got, they're really good, high quality. Same as Z Studios, guys. I have to say, Z Studios is another big brand. They have amazing models. I only started doing something different because all my models were from Z Studios, and I felt like I had to try something else out. So, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be back before I know doing more Z models. They have some amazing models. So at the moment, they are the two of my favorites. There are lots of small, amazing channels, patrons out there. If you're interested in something specific, uh, hit me up on Instagram, and I can recommend a couple of the channels. Again, to call them all out here, it will take some time. But let me know what you're interested, and pretty sure I can find you somebody that does that model. And with the panel liner, you have to watch out a little bit because it runs really fast, so it's really liquid. So sometimes you can mess up your paint if you don't watch out. But you notice in time you can swipe it off a little bit, and it's no harm done. Now, I'm gonna hit this with the hair dryer, so just give me a second. Crazy Vegas, yes, they do amazing stuff. And by the way, guys, I have so many of the tapes. Just going to show you a couple of them. So this is just normal masking tape. This is the blue tape that you can stretch it out, you can push it in. I got this from Amazon, so probably being you're talking about these ones, these are really good. So you maybe notice that I put that on the edge because you can really push it in with some stick or something sharp. And then this is the Tamiya tape as well, and it's not that stick. It's really good. But I will use up all. I only have this in my house, and if I didn't use this one, then it will be not enough for all the three pieces. So unfortunately, I didn't have enough of the Tamiya one. So that's why I went with this one. Usually I don't use this one too much, but I have it for emergency. And again, this blue tape, it's really flexible and it's really stretchy. Okay. This is again, it's a way different, and you can see there are teeny sizes as well. I think there are like 5 sizes in here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 sizes. And when I got them, they were really good. But these are stretch. You can stretch them out, push them in. They're really flexible. I really like them. Okay, so for the moment, I'm just gonna do a comparison. This is with the highlights and with the shadow, and this is just the gunmetal. You can see it's a huge difference. And on this one, I already had done the dry brushing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to tape this one up as well, and then do the same thing as I done it over here. I'm gonna do that on camera, and I'm gonna put this aside for the moment and do the dry brushing with the silver on the top of it as soon as I pick up everything else. I like to do them at the same time. It's just a little bit works better for me. But again, guys, as I mentioned earlier before as well, always try to check out other channels as well because they have different ways of doing things. And here the purple came out just a bit, but I think it's gonna be fine because I'm gonna hit it with the gnome oil, and then should be fine. So I'm gonna take it off, hit it with the hairdryer, just and I think I done a mistake again. I think I didn't clean out my airbrush. Yes, I didn't. Now, guys, any paint dries really, really quick in your airbrush, but nothing dries faster and it's more stickier than washes, shaders, more exactly, especially the ones from Citadel. So once this hardens into your airbrush, it sticks really into it, so you have to take it out and clean it out. So make sure you always clean out your airbrush and you don't forget. And that could clog your airbrush really, really quick. So I'm just hoping now that the airbrush will be fine and then I don't have to take it apart and clean it. Now this part over here, on the other side, here as you can see, the purple comes across a bit, so I have to put a little bit gunmetal over there before I go ahead. So I'm going to use the other airbrush. And before I do that, let me check out the other one. How is the gunmetal? Oh yeah, you see the purple over here? Ooh, this is actually even worse. I don't know how much the camera picks up. This one is even worse, so I have to hit this one with the gunmetal as well. So let's do those. Actually, I never had so much problem with an alkaline to bleed through the metallics. Okay, let me check if it's anywhere else. It looks like this was the only part that maybe a little bit here. And as I mentioned before, this metallic doesn't have any thinner in it. I don't like to thin down metallics. Usually, when you thin down metallics, I don't know. I noticed, especially with my thinner, which is a really, really good thinner, and I really like it. But maybe it's not the best for metallics. I'm gonna show you guys which thinner I'm using. But I have to find a proper thinner for metallics. So if you guys have anything that works really good for all the metallics, let me know. And I know all the paints, they have different thinners that they work better. I'm mostly using this thinner. Before I used to use the Vallejo, but now I'm using oh, and I use this one as well. So this is the Liquitex. I use this one as well, but I'm using the Tamiya acrylic paint X28 thinner. This works really good for me, but it doesn't work for metallics. So if anybody has some specific metallic thinner, please let me know. Okay, I have an idea. Let's check out that track. How about that? Did he post it on on the Patreon? Jerry, if you can confirm that for me. Or did he post it on Instagram? Patreon. Okay. Let me find the studios. I'm gonna bring it up on the screen, guys. So just give me a second. Desktop. Hey, switch it over. Okay. Just give me a second, guys. For some reason, it doesn't bring it up. I'm gonna fix this really quick now. There we go. And now we can all see it. And yeah, this one looks good. Yeah, I like it. I still have Conquest. So this will go really nice with Conquest from Z Studios. And sorry guys, the screen is a little bit black. It's gonna come up really soon. Again, I don't like the cape part, so I would prefer... I don't like capes. But I think you have to do it with the cape. Yeah, this looks really good. I really like it. It's gonna go really cool with Conquest. So I think this will be the next model. Oh, so this one, just give me a second. So yeah, that guy's truck looks really cool. So I'm gonna switch it back to the camera. To be honest with you, it's usually what I'm doing I'm putting it in. I used to put it because I'm not using it at the moment. But what I used to do, I put it in the airbrush, the Liquitex fluid, and then mix it into the paint. But I put it in the airbrush, run it out a little bit, and then put the paint on top of it. It does work really correctly, but I'm not sure. I'm not a professional on this one. I'm not sure if I used it correctly, but that's how I used it. So again, not sure if that's how you're supposed to use it. Maybe I should look it up to use it more properly. Oh, the old painter man, it's over here. Hi, Chris. How are you? Yes, Chris. I just saw your... What's his name? Boo from Z Studios, and I was actually thinking to do it as well. I did. That one is not bad either. I think NH Studios used to be together with Zaz, if I'm not wrong. I think they had a argument and they split up. But I'm not sure about that. But I think they were part of Z Studios. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jerry says the same thing. Yeah, And yes, I saw that, and I like that one as well. But I have to be honest with you, I like a little bit more Z Studios ones, but I don't like the cape part because I don't like capes. The cape looks amazing, and this one over here, so the purple still bleeds through, so I have to give it another coat. It starts to annoy me. Oh, something happened to the camera. The live is still on, but it doesn't show up. So okay, something is off. Just a second, guys. A little small. Okay, it's okay. It was just my live stream was behind, so I got a little bit of a frightened over there. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna show you something that I'm working on at the moment, and just give me just a second to make sure that I take it down safely. I just want to leave that one to dry. So at the moment behind the cameras, I'm working on this. And this is a Broly base. It's from Dragon Ball Z. Maybe you're familiar with it. It's a huge base. But as you can see, I'm working on it. I will say 90% done with the base. I just have to give the shiny clear coat on these parts, on the green. And then almost everything it's done on this one. This will be a video format, so this will be not on the stream. Probably I'm going to do some work a little bit on it today on the stream if I have some time. We will see. And this is his trousers at the moment. I'm thinking to go back and give a little bit more red on this one. And that's kind of how far I went with this. And then everything else still has to come. Yes, Crazy Vegas. I really like that truck. It's really nice from AH Studio. I like it. Again, this is just my opinion, but I think both of them they are really cool. I just like this a little bit more. Actually, that one will go better with Conquest because Conquest it's in the air on the rocks as well, and that is similar. So I think actually that would be more suitable. This one is Conquest, just going down on some steps. Now this is just personal preference. I think the sculpt it's amazing, both of them. And I was thinking actually to make that one, to be honest with you, and I'm still thinking of it. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hopefully this last coat on the gunmetal will cover up the purple because if the purple is keep bleeding through. So hopefully with the final this one it's gonna be okay. If not, I'm not gonna be happy about it. Now I'm gonna clean out this airbrush a little bit, just make sure that all the gunmetal is coming out. Me getting distracted with Troll here. I forgot to Frog. Guys, if you ever watch Comics Explain, he's a really cool guy, Rob. And go check out his channel if you like comics. He does a lot of comics. I used to listen to him when I was not doing live stream when I was painting. He will go always non-stop in the background. And and they were calling Trog Freddie Mercury because he looks like Freddie Mercury. So all his community will call Trog Freddie Mercury. Now I don't have to give a shout out to Rob because he has millions of followers. He has a really amazing channel. He does comics. So his name is as well Comics Explain. He does stories of comics, but doesn't say everything. So you still have to read the book. So into your comics, go and check him out. And make sure you check out the 3D painter as well. He's doing usually live streams just at a little bit after me. And then we have the Being 3D. He does some amazing work. He's finishing up his Cami, and then he's gonna start on Bumblebee from Z Studios. And now we have the online painter over here as well. He's new to the community, so give him a like, give him a subscribe. He does amazing work. He just finished a Deadpool, and I'm not sure what's gonna be his next project, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be something amazing. And he finished Majin Buu as well from Dragon Ball. Chris, I have one question. How do you find editing videos? Do you enjoy editing your videos? Ooh, that's a huge predator. And by the way, guys, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention Jerry, the grumpy vet over here. He's going to start his channel as well, so you can go and subscribe to his channel. Uh, he has no video yet, but at the moment he's working on a really cool Batman. So go and check out his Batman. Sorry, guys, I got a little bit carried away. Yeah, the old man, the grumpy vet, uh, the 3D painter, in 3D. These guys, they are making some amazing work. So go check out their channels. So what I'm doing now again, I'm just going to go on the edge with the brighter silver. And I'm going to go on the inside as I did the other one with the Noom oil. And then on the cracks, I'm going to do some Tamiya panel liner. And I think that will do. And we're almost done with the weapons. So I think we're finishing up that today. And again, I'm not sure what will be the next project. Now I'm gonna hit this with the hairdryer, so sorry for the noise. I have to be honest with you, since I started watching the 3D painter, and then he convinced me to do the live stream. I would say, to be honest with you, I think the live stream is a little bit easier. Editing the videos takes up a lot of time, and I don't have too much. Even currently now, I'm working on two projects, one on the live stream and kind of one on the video format. So with the video format, it's a little bit easier for me at the moment. I will see in the future. Oh, where do you? What type of paints are you using, Gary? I never saw your paints, so actually I don't know what type. Are you using multiple brands or are you sticking to one? Oh, guys, if you just joined in for the first time over here, I much appreciate it. Thank you very much. You're very, very welcome. And I hope for you to return on the next stream as well. I'm going to stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I'm going to change the start of the stream. So I'm going to start streaming from 7 o'clock on the London time. I started at 6 o'clock till now, and today I started at half six. But I'm gonna so this Wednesday will be for the first time I start streaming at 7 o'clock. So it will be an hour later than usually what I do. So just a heads up for that one. Green stuff word. Yeah, I have to get more pro acrylic ones. They're really really good. You see, I don't have too much from green stuff. I have a couple of them, and I mostly have metallics from green stuff, but I don't have too much. But they're really, really good, so I'm really happy with them. But I have to pick up more green stuff paint. I don't know. I never got as many. You see, I always order some from Elemental Games. It's based in the UK. So when I'm ordering the paints, I have to order from them. So and now again, let's clear out the airbrush really quick. Uh, Chris, if you're still here, if you don't mind me asking, which Predator are you making? Is the one from Z Studio or something different? I know there are already a couple of cool Predator stuff out there. And oh, by the way, congratulations to your new printer. I saw that you got an Anycubic M7 Max. I just got that one a month ago, and I have to say it's an amazing printer. So I'm pretty sure that you're gonna scale up now all your prints as well. And by the way, if you need some good settings for your translucent resin, if you don't have it set it in correctly, let me know and I can send you my settings. Your resin prints will have more clear resin as possible. I know sometimes you paint up your clear resin like everybody does, but it does make a difference when it's a proper clear resin. So let me know if you need help with that, or I can let you figure it out. Yeah, that kind of sucks when the store doesn't want to carry them anymore. So at the moment, what paint I can buy in the shop, it's Citadel and the War paint. These are from Army Painter. These are the two that I can buy only in shop. Everything else I have to order online. Amazon doesn't carry too much of the paints, unfortunately. So I always have to import them from the UK. So I have to pay an import tax on them as well. So I always try to order in bulk. Now, another thing, guys, with the new oil and washes in general, don't over apply it too much. Always let it dry a little bit because they start running if you apply too much with the airbrush, and then it's never fun. So always try to apply it in a decent amount and not to overdo it too much. Ah, you're so lucky, Bean. You're so lucky. I only have 3 shops that carry paint for hobbies. I mean, there are lots of paint shops, but only 3 of them they actually carry this type of paint. And yeah, the assortment it's not too big. It's mostly Citadel, and Citadel paint is really good. Don't get me wrong. Especially the shaders from Citadel, I think they're the one of the best. That's why I changed them out in as well in the drop bottles because these are just really good. The washes, and it's easy. It's better to do it this way than with the Citadel bottles because those ones usually all sort of accidents happens, and especially when you don't have enough paint and you're working on something. So yeah, how was that saying? Blood for the blood god. If anybody from the 40K community is over here. Okay, we leave this one to dry. And then we're gonna do the same on the other one as well. Again, 6. Wow. Maybe there are some shops in Dublin that carry it. I maybe just never come across of them. Oh, I done it on the wrong part. I'm supposed to do it only on the top. If anyone here is from Ireland, Dublin, and you know any shop that carry other paints than Citadel and War paints, oh, please let me know. I will be more than happy to go in. It could be some small pop and mama shops that carry it, and I don't know, but at the moment, the ones I go to, they only carry the Citadel ones. Now I'm actually gonna hit a little bit the hair dryer. Oh, okay. I never heard of Turbo Dork. I have to look it up now. I never heard of that brand. And guys, as you can see over here, the the purple it's bleeding through. So what I'm gonna do over there, I'm gonna use some liquid steel to cover it up. Okay, and it's always a good idea to compare the two blades to see if they are similar or the same. And yes, they are. And even this one, as you can see, bleed out through a little bit. So I'm really happy to see that. Yep, they look identical. So now I'm gonna dry it up and then take down the tape and see how much damage that tape will do again. Okay, so because they are a US company, that's why I never saw them and I can't find them here. Okay, that's kind of makes sense then. And that's why it would be so expensive for you, Ben, as well, Bean, to get them because you're in Europe as well, so you're in the same boat as I am. Hey, let's start with the other one because that should be a little bit more drier. So let's see how much damage we get this time. Yeah, lots of it comes down, but nothing too major. And it's the worst thing to take down tape is with your gloves on. Thank you. And now I'm going to remove the rest of the tape. And as you can see, guys, here on the edge, I use this blue tape that it's really, really flexible. And it's like really stretchy as well. But it does a really good job. And I'm trying to see under the magnifying glass if I have any damage. But it looks like everything is fine. And again, guys, just a heads up. So from today on, I'm going to start the live stream at 7 o'clock. So that will be just an hour later than I used to do it before. And it still will be, for now, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I hope to see you guys here. Much appreciated. And then if you have any questions, just put it down in the comments down below in the chat. And then we will try to answer. We have some amazing guests over here as well. And these guys are doing some amazing work as well. So go check them out, the channel. We have the Old Man Painter, the 3D Painter, Old Grumpy Vet. He didn't post anything yet, but he's about to post really soon. I know that. And he's working on a really cool, amazing Batman. And then the 3D Painter, of course, we cannot forget him. What do you mean we're overlap? Are you gonna start streaming earlier? Because I should be done. I should be done by the time you start. So I'm not sure. Okay, so this is done, and I'm gonna pass the Tamiya panel liner over here on the edges as well, because some bleeding comes through. I don't know what to do. I passed so many coats. I passed like 4 coats of the gunmetal, but it still shows up. It's purple is something else, I have to say. Now I'm going to remove the second one. And then I'm going to give some details as well. Being, as far as I know, Ron has some really good lights, so I'm pretty sure he can help you out. Mine are industrial lights, but you cannot buy them, so and they're not the best. So I think Ron has some really good. Yeah, Ron was saying that his light is really, really good. So make sure that I'm pretty sure he's in the chat, so he's gonna send it to you as well at one point. And guys, again, if you have any question in the chat, just put it down below. And if you check out the other guys' channels as well, we do the same thing, but we do it differently. We use different paints. We use different tactics to masking up or just paint it by hand. So I always say more people you check out, more knowledge you will get about the hobby, especially if you're thinking to get into it. And yeah, make sure you share it with your friends and family as well. We're trying to grow our channel, so everything helps. And there are big channels out there as well. And the first damage is done over here. So actually this tape took up some of the paint from here, and it took out the primer as well. That would be fun to fix it up. So I have to watch out with this one actually. So this one, this tape actually done more damage than the other tape. And the same thing happened over here as well, I can see. So it's something that I have to watch out now. I'm gonna fix this one up. It's not a big deal. It's not the first time something like this happened. And again, this has like 3 coats of clear varnish, so I don't even know how that even happened. And I always try to let my clear varnish to dry for some time, so it's not like I pass the clear varnish and then I put the tape on the top. Give me a second. I need my knife over here. One of the tapes, it's really stuck to it. And again, ooh, okay, this is not good. So it looks like this weapon got a couple of damage. So it has a little bit over here as well, and some over here. I'm pretty sure if even if I use black over there, you're not gonna see too much. So I'm gonna fix it up here on live stream. Now this never happened with this type of tape to me before. Actually, this is the first time, but I see the other one, it came down with no problem. But on this weapon, it actually done it 3 times so far. So I'm gonna try to go a little bit easier with the removal, so I don't do too much damage on it. But I notice it's only doing it on the sides. So maybe because I applied too many coats, because the purple was keep coming through. So the paint got too wet. Again, it had like at least 2 coats of clear coat, so that shouldn't be the case. Anyway, it happened, so yeah, I had this tape for some time as well. Again, fix it up, no problem. So I have a little bit of damage over here, 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 and that's it. But yeah, Ron, I agree with you. That's a shitty tape, so I don't think I'm going to use it. Probably that's why I didn't use it for some time. Okay, let's move to the next step, and this will be the Tamiya panel liner. Yeah, that's the thing with the Tamiya one. It's really, really expensive for some tape that you're gonna take down and throw it in the bin in a couple of seconds after you used it. But it does a really good job. Guys, please tell me one thing that it's not too expensive in this hobby. We always complaining that sideshow collectibles are expensive. Look at this, everything expensive. Yeah, I agree with that as well, Jerry. Less headaches is always better. You cannot beat that. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna pass a little bit the panel liner on the top. So hopefully the bleeding through of the purple it's not as obvious. Now let's do this side. Okay, I keep touching the brush from the tunnel liner with my finger somehow. And guys, please, if you don't mind hitting that like button, we will appreciate it. It helps out the channel and says to the YouTube algorithm that this is a good channel and it starts recommended to more people so more people can come across and then the channel can be bigger and more videos can be made and then maybe we'll get some support for some resin as well and some more cool stuff that we can make and that would be amazing. Thank you everybody. And make sure that if you have some time left, check out Ron's 3D Painter channel. He's going to start streaming just a little bit after me. So if you like what you see here, he's kind of doing the same thing, but in the same time different. He's usually using lots of lights in his base, and yeah, go check him out. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. And then we have the Grumpy Vet over here as well. He's going to start posting soon. At the moment, I know his channel is up, but he didn't post anything yet. But don't let that discourage you. As soon as he's ready to post videos, he will do that. I know. And he's working on a cool Batman as well. Then we have the Bean 3D. He's just finished the Cammy. He has a couple of things to do on her. And then he's going to start working on a Bumblebee, and it's a huge, huge piece. Now, it's Bumblebee from the Transformers, and it's from Z Studios. So, yeah, go check him out as well. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. I have more posts over there, and I kind of have a timeline of my statues that I painted them up when I started, kind of. So cool stuff. Go and check it out. And earlier we had the old man painter as well, Chris. He's new to the community, but he has a really, really cool channel. So go check him out as well. Not so far ago, he finished up a Deadpool. I actually never painted up a Deadpool. I always wanted to do one. So go check out his channel as well. And then he done some Majin Buu from Dragon Ball as well. Now, I don't know how many people are still watching Dragon Ball, but if you like it, go check out that video as well. I'm working in the background on a Dragon Ball figure as well, and that will be up for the members and for my Patreons. If you like me to support me, you can do so on my Patreon, Gambit Neo, or you can do it as on the YouTube as well as a member. And that will allow me to buy more resin and do bigger projects. So it's a win-win for everybody. Okay. Oh, see you soon, Jerry. And thank you for joining in again. Okay, and this is mostly done. I'm gonna give another bit of Tamiya panel liner over here on the edges to try to cover up this bleeding through. But I have to be honest with you guys, not even the Tamiya panel liner covers it up. It just keeps coming through. This never happened before. But it's okay. It looks cool. Next time I will be more mindful, maybe. I used here an Alcolink, and these are some Alcolinks that I don't use too much. I bought them as a package some time ago. And I have to say to you guys, this is not the best one, so that's why I'm not using them. So I was thinking for this one just to kind of use up what I have. So are these ones. So these are coming as maybe 10 colors or even more in a package. And they're not bad, don't get me wrong, but they are not the best. If you want really good Alcolink, I will advise you to get these ones. It's a little bit harder to get them. I can get it to my art supplier shop over here. So these are really good. And then if you use those ones, use this thinner. And this will extend your Alcolink, and more of this you put it in it, more brighter will it be. And yeah, that's how I did the uh, Broly colors. I just used one Alcolink and then just thinned it down and changed color, like literally it's brighter or darker. It's really, really cool. So yeah, if you're interested for translucent resin paints, I can really, really advise the Alcolinks. Since I discovered them, it's the only thing I'm using for translucent resin. and it has a really really nice effect on it. I have to say I'm still learning how to use them correctly, but it's one of those things. More you use something, more better you become at it. So if anyone used it for a longer time and you have some cool tips and tricks, I don't mind if you hit me up and you gave me some tips that you come across. And by the way, guys, if you're working on anything and you want to show up your work, I will appreciate it if you send me some pictures, and you can send it on my Instagram. So go and check out my Instagram, Gambit Neo. Send me a picture over there. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't allow sending pictures, which I kind of understand. It could become really, really messy really fast. Okay, and I will call this done. I just have to do the silver dry brushing on the top, and we are done with this piece. So I'm gonna hit it a little bit with the hair dryer. Okay, so this one is done, but now I have to go back and do some because on this one here I didn't do the Tamiya panel liner, so the liquid scale. So I'm gonna go back because I want it to be identical and just apply some panel liner. And I'm gonna hit this with okay, and now I'm gonna take my wet palette and starting fixing up this piece. So, and I'm going to start with some black. And here, what happened is tape took away some of the paint. The tape I used never done that before, but I didn't use this tape for some time, so maybe that's why I didn't use it for some time. I don't remember. So I'm just gonna reapply a little bit of a black over here. It's no big deal. You can almost not even see it. But I always say it, if you see it, you fix it. So I'm just gonna do just that. And then I have it in three parts, so the other one is over here. And the last one is up here. And to be honest with you guys, you cannot even see it, so the corners are darker. And I'm gonna dry brush this. Let me check on the other side as well, just before I say anything. Yeah, no, here it's okay. So I'm gonna dry brush a little bit of silver back on the top of it. So the damage it's really, really minimal and nobody will notice. Yeah, let me see. And now I need a little bit of the gum metal as well, because on this part down here, some of the gum metal was chipped away as well. And then they have to apply a little bit of the neem oil as well. Actually, I don't even need the neem oil over here because I'm going to apply the wash, the Tamiya panel liner, so that's going to fix it up. Yeah, and everywhere else looks okay. So I'm gonna hit this with the hair dryer. And now just to show you the difference. Ooh, 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 almost dropped it. To show you the difference with the panel liner and without the panel liner. And here you can see. So this has the panel liner on it and this doesn't. Now it's not huge, but you can notice more details on this one. And even around here where I apply the panel liner, it just looks a little bit better. So that's why I told you here you will not even notice. Wait, where was it? Here. You're not gonna notice because the panel liner will be pouring in there anyway. So yeah. So I'm gonna apply now the panel liner on this as well. And then we move on. Now suddenly the chat become really, really quiet. So guys, if you're still here, let me know. I know, Ron, you were saying that you're waiting for some paint to arrive to your post. So I hope you got it today. Did you get the paint, Ron? Perfect. It's nothing worse when you try to do something and you cannot do it because your paint it's not arriving. I know this. I'm like I mentioned it before, guys. I buy my stuff from Elemental Games from the UK, and it's a long wait to get the product over here. It's quite expensive as well because I have to pay import because now it's not part of Europe anymore. So that's always fun. And usually it takes when I order something, it takes a couple of days actually to arrive to me, longer than used to. So before it used to take like a week to arrive, now it takes even sometimes 2 weeks. And it arrives to Ireland, but for some reason it stays into inside the docks. I don't know why. I notice it takes a little bit longer than usual, but nobody ever says why. Okay, so this side it's done. I'm gonna apply a little bit on the other side and come back here afterwards. And Ron, if you don't mind me asking, what are you going to work today? Did you start the guns already? I don't remember where it was the last time. A couple of days passed since then, so my memory it's a little bit fuzzy. Okay. Nice thing with the liquid skill, once you put it down and you put a little bit more of it, and if you hold it in the right position, the panel liner will just run in every nooks and crannies. So that's really handy and good about it. And usually it dries really fast as well. But you always have to make sure that it's not over pouring a little bit too much because then it's not gonna look as good. Okay, I'm going to hit this with the hairbrush and then pass another coat. And now let's do another coat of this. And this will be a little bit faster. Okay, do it same on the other side. And then after this, I'm gonna do the dry brushing and then pass another clear coat, and that's done. So we still have a little bit to go. And now let's do some dry brushing. Did I clean my? No, I didn't. Yeah. And if the brush is now club. Thank you very much, Ron. And now I'm going to use this brush to do it. I'm going to use this silver. It's a more brighter silver. Oh, the final's going to be soon up, really, Selim. So will be probably today or tomorrow. This is the final piece that I have to finish. So the waiting, it's not as long. Thank you for joining in, by the way. Okay, and now let's turn it around. And you want to do the same kind of everywhere. So now when I'm going to apply the clear wash on it, that will unify everything. So it's going to bring everything a little bit closer. And we put another little bit. Thank you very much, guys. And with the dry brushing, you have to watch out your brush is not too loaded. You kind of wanted to do it the same on both sides. You don't want to overdo it on one side, so you always make sure that you check kind of back. Celine, if you don't mind me asking, this is the first time I see you here. Do you do painting as well, printing, or just enjoying watching? Okay, so this will be, we'll call it done. And if you want to see the difference between the two of them, I can show it to you on this one as well. So this is without the dry brush, and this is with the dry brush. Now when you start doing the dry brushing and you're not sure how loaded is your brush. Now, as I said, you don't want to overdo it. You can always remove it really quick with your finger, a bit of it. So if you overdone it by mistake, don't panic about it. I think this silver is getting empty, so probably have to pick up another one next time I'm going to the local shop. I buy these ones in the local shop here, so it's always good to have a local shop to pick up some quick paints when you need it. I more have more shops that they carrying the Citadel paints, and those paints are really good. Don't get me wrong, I'm really happy with them, but they're a little bit more on the expensive side as well. Okay, this is done as well, and then we have. Uh, Let me just compare these two really quickly. Yeah, I still have to finish. I have to retape this, and I finish up the blade side. But I will have to tape it up, and I'm really not looking forward. So let's finish this one up. Now, guys, if you want to see my work after it's done and posted up, usually I post it up on all my social medias, but mostly I post it up on my Instagram. So go check out my Instagram, Gambit Neo. And if you like what I'm doing here, give it a follow. You can give a subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. On my main channel, I have videos, fully how to paint videos, and lately I took a little bit backseat on editing, but it's going to be back soon. Uh, Unfortunately, it's summer, so I'm trying to spend some more time with my family as well. So sometimes I don't have too much time to edit the videos. And I have to say to you guys, honestly, it's not as much fun editing videos than actually doing the painting. So I always enjoy doing more the paint than editing the videos. It's always good to kind of check in with both of your weapons, just kind of to do a comparison between the dry brushing. You want it to be similar in a way, but you don't want to be exactly the same. So these ones now are kind of done in a way. I still have to finish off the other side of the weapon. So this one, no, sorry, this one. And then I had to apply some dry brushing on this as well. So I want to finish this piece up. So this is the other side of the handle, or the other part. And this is just a little bit of a silver dry brushing over the black. Nothing too exotic. Sometimes simple is better. And here we go, we drop the brush. Guys, again, if you're joining in the first time, thank you very much for joining. Make sure you share it with your friends and family. We try to grow the channel. And another thing that it's much appreciated if you hit that like button. It has the YouTube algorithm that we have a cool channel, and then it starts recommended to other cool people like you and me. So that will mean more people will come across the channel. So it's help us a lot. And sorry for kind of begging for this, but this is YouTube's doing, unfortunately. It doesn't look out after small channels. We left, we are left behind in the ether, kind of in a way. So thank you. And now I will have to dry this one up really good. Thank you very much, Simi. Much appreciated. And now let's hit this with some clear coat. And I'm thinking now, guys, if you're in the chat, really, really quick, should I do the weapons glossy or should I do them just normal clear wash? Now, let's see who's the fastest to answer. Clear wash should be glossy or should be stain? Any takers? Okay, let's give it. And then glossy, no glossy. Look, guys, actually, I'm gonna do glossy, and then if it doesn't look good, then I'm gonna apply no gloss. Usually, the final coat of clear varnish, I always do it from a can, and it's a satin varnish, and that's always what I like. But I don't know, this varnish that I got now, it's a glossy one, and it's this one from Vallejo, and I noticed it's a little bit more durable than the other varnish, so I'm gonna give this just as a protection. And now, sorry for the noise, but I just have to dry this. Wait a second, I only done one side? I think I only done one side. Not sure. Okay, and because I was holding it here up with my hands, so I didn't apply any varnish over there. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit varnish just on top here because I was grabbing with my hand and dry that as well. You always have to make sure that you apply the correct amount of varnish everywhere. And sometimes that can be a little bit tricky. I have to say, guys, with the glossy varnish, it doesn't look half bad. It looks really good, but I'm going to apply just normal varnish from the can. Uh, has a different finish to me when I'm applying that varnish. So at the moment, I'm using this varnish because it looks like it's a little bit more, gives more protection to the piece. I didn't use this varnish for some really, really long time when I was doing minis. And I had a little bit of varnish left in one of the small bottles, and I used it, but I think it went back bad because I had some problems with it. But I wanted to reorder, so I reordered a big bottle of it, and to be honest with you, I like it so far. And I noticed it has a little bit better protection than the other varnish that I was using, so I'm trying it out to see how it works. And again, I'm going to apply a little bit of varnish on the top as well, where my gloves were. And then I'm going to dry that as well really quick. Okay, and we let these two dry as well. And then I have this piece, and going to be the same thing, varnish on it, dry it up a little bit. And then I have to finish up the other piece. And now what I'm gonna do with this piece over here, I'm just gonna take some tin foil and wrap it up in it, because I don't want to use the tape to do more damage. Because as you can see, guys, this one here on the blade, it's not finished up. So I'm gonna wrap this one up really, really quick. And then here on this, I'm gonna use some masking putty. I had a little bit of a bad experience with the tape on the previous parts. So I don't want to damage more of it. I don't want to keep fixing up the paint. I usually have a pretty simple rule. If you see it, you fix it. Because if you leave it and then you say you're gonna fix it some other day, you're probably gonna forget about it. And then I do sell off my statues, so I don't want somebody say that I did give a half baked statue to them. So I want to make sure that everything is done properly. And by the way, guys, if you're interested in any of my statues, send me DM on my Instagram and let me know what you're interested in, and then we can work out something over there. Okay, and looks like they've done a decent job covering it up. Let me clear out the airbrush. Now, some paint may be dry into the, some varnish may be inside of it, so I'm just gonna flash it all out really quick. So far looks okay. Okay, and now let's take the silver. It was this one. So this is the silver I'm using. And now just make sure that everything is covered up. Okay, and now I'm gonna clean out the silver and do the new oil really quick. Always make sure you clean out, especially your metallics. Really good from the airbrush. And now here I'm gonna use the new oil on the top part of the dark silver of the gun metal. And remember how I told you earlier to always leave the washes to dry a little bit, don't apply too much. Now, I didn't listen to myself. I'm being rushing to apply the new oil and then not let it dry correctly. And that will do it. So I'm going to remove, actually first I'm going to clear out the airbrush. I'm pretty sure this airbrush is starting to clog up, so it will get deep clean after the stream ends. Yeah, that's definitely clogging up. Anyway, so let's remove this. Now, always when you remove the masking putty, just watch out if the paint is still fresh, because you can pull some of it away, or you can pull the masking putty on top of it, and that's never good. So just watch out how you're removing it. And now I'm just going to remove the clean foil. And this is a way if you want to protect your previous work. Now, there are lots of way of masking. This was the fastest for me at the moment. So I'm gonna heat it with a little bit of a hair dryer. And then let's compare the two of them. And now I'm going to do the liquid scale, and I'm knocking everything over. I'm rushing to finish this up, and rushing it's never good. Let's do it on the other side as well. And we pass another coat. Now, never want to make these lines straight, so always make sure that these don't end up in a straight line. Uh, Straight will just make them look a little bit weird, in my opinion. So always try to make them look more like natural. Now, this I will have to let it dry a little bit before I pass the clean coat on it. I don't want to rush that much. So let's see which one is the right side for this one. So this is for this. So I'm gonna leave them like this. And where is the other one? This looks like a perfect fit. So I'm not going to leave it glossy. At the moment it's glossy, so I'm going to remove the gloss from it. But what I'm going to do first, I'm going to glue it together, the two of them, the two pieces. And then when I give the final coat of the clear varnish, sometimes the glue comes out a little bit, and the glue I'm using, it will be a little bit glossy, so I don't want that. So I'm going to glue this. I'm not going to glue the other one together. Because I still need to give the clear coat. Even if I can glue it together and still give the clear coat afterward, it's no problems. But I'm not gonna glue it together for the moment. I'm gonna wait a little bit with that. I have usually what I'm using is 2-part 5 minutes epoxy glue. This is the one from Uniborn that I'm using. It's really good and it works out for me. Unfortunately, in the States, I know there are better glues than this one, 5 minutes epoxy glues. But unfortunately, they will not ship it over here. And yeah, so I have to buy this one. And at the moment, they really hard to come by. I don't know, they're going out of production or something because they're really hard to find. And I just realized that I still didn't put in the order for the next. Usually when I buy 5 of them, and they last me for around 6 months, maybe less. I'm not sure. Depends even on the models that I'm using, how much glue I'm using on a model. That's it. I have to leave this now for approximately 5 minutes to dry, and then call it a day. I still need to let this to dry a little bit. I don't want to rush to apply too many coats and then have a problem with it. You can see the difference because this is not clear varnished yet, and this is. So after everything is done, they're gonna be the same. But again, I'm not gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna give it a final satin varnish on it, so it's going to remove the glossiness from it. And that's it, guys. I'm done for today, and thank you everybody for joining in. Much appreciated. And before you leave, just make sure that hit that like button. It does help out a lot. It tells the YouTube algorithm that we have a good channel, and then more people will find it, and that will help to grow the channel. And that means we can do more statues, more projects in the future. So thank you very much, and don't forget to share with your friends and family. Again, helps out a lot. Go and check out the main channel. You see lots of videos over there, and I hope to see you on the next one. Enjoy.